Welcome back to Sims Journey, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the last episode where we got to finally have our royal wedding. And I hope you enjoyed that little short cinematic video I put together. Took me 3 hours to do. It is insane how much work goes in those Sims videos. So I hope you guys liked it. Again, please subscribe, or if you're enjoying this content, I am trying to get to 50 subscribers so I can start streaming on YouTube. So that would be awesome. In the meantime, we're going to go ahead and hop into gameplay on our new Crowns and Bloodlines Legacy Challenge. If you want to play with us, check out simsjourney.com where you can go ahead and play along with us and play one of the many challenges we have available. So we're going to hop right into it. Thank you. All right, so go ahead and pop some music on because I did learn how to make it so that the music is in a different track or whatever, so it doesn't get recorded. Just gonna turn the volume down a little bit on that. I'm still learning about audio mixing and whatnot, so you guys will have to let me know how it sounds. Like, does that sound good? Oh, I loaded into the wrong save. I made another save that basically was for the cinematic wedding video because I didn't want to have to go through, and I just knew the video was going to take forever, and I knew there was going to be several sim days of just me ignoring people's needs, and I just ended up cheating a bunch of needs and stuff like that. So I just made a new from the gallery. I just pulled my household and the wedding venue, and then I made this cute little video. So I really hope you guys like it. It's not going to post until March 1st because that is when it is going to be posting, or when the actual video is going to be posting, the royal wedding video. And so I try to post a video a day on YouTube. So if you're watching and you are a YouTube person, please subscribe. So that way, if you like having new content pop up once a day, these are good 30-minute long videos, which take me, that's about 2 hours of gameplay. So I play The Sims a lot on my days off, obviously. And I'm really trying to get to 50 subscribers. That's kind of my goal. I learned how to put that subscriber tracker on my stream, which is kind of cool. Although I don't think it automatically updates because I got a subscriber this morning and I had to go in and manually update it. It never auto updated. So while we're waiting for this to load in, we can go ahead and update our Sims journey. So let me bring that up. So we've completed gain a noble or royal title through gameplay. Sadie married Duke Tybalt. Great Duke, I think. Nice. We need to establish our royal house name. We need to produce 2 heirs, form an alliance, and host 3 successful royal events. Optional drama, arrange at least 1 political marriage, betray an ally once. And then as part of the royal systems, which is just bonus goals that you can go towards for the storyline, at least 1 arranged marriage per heir. So that would mean that one of our 2 children, we would arrange a marriage. We'll probably do that to try to get our alliance. 1 heir must marry for love instead of politics. 1 heir must produce an illegitimate child scandal. Oh my goodness. It's about to get spicy. Each heir must upgrade or renovate the estate. That's cool. Each heir must add 1 signature royal wing. Employ at least 2 staff members. Hold court at least once per heir. Resolve disputes, face 1 public scandal, recover from 1 reputation loss. At least once in the legacy. So the legacy, so that's out of all the generations. Declare war or enter a major rivalry. Win a political or military conflict, or lose 1 major power struggle. So that's interesting. I think for today's episode, we can probably work on producing 1 of these heirs. So get Prego. I'm just going to write these down. We can also do our royal wing. That kind of sounds fun. Do a little bit of building, establish a royal wing for her. Something that really screams Sadie. And then we may have time then to host 1 royal event in it. So then we can create our royal ball, or then we can have like maybe a royal ball or something like that. Aren't balls a thing here? So then we can mark off 1 of that. One of these, we can really mark off 2 of these. And we can work on getting pregnant. All right, we are here back in The Sims. So we are going to go ahead and travel home. This is from when I was trying to do a couple of the clips. We ended up back here, but then I quickly realized for the cinematic video, I needed to just not. We're gonna head home. Just realized the volume was turned all the way down on my Spotify, so that probably wasn't playing very much. How's that volume level? All right, so we're home. It is our wedding night. I feel like maybe we should go on a vacation for our honeymoon with our boo thing here. And I don't think I reinstalled Wicked Whims, so we are going to be stream friendly at least. Switch up the vibe here. I want to go to, I feel like they would go to Mount Komaremi and they would stay in like the nicest place. This is up in the mountain. Is this the nicest place? 951. This one's more expensive, but I think they would like the one that's up and away. Are you trying to post a link? Someone's trying to post a link, I think. All right. This is not an appropriate outfit. Let's see. I feel like they're gonna need to put... He needs to go to the bathroom. How's that music level? I would listen to my own stream, but then I feel like you guys would be able to hear it, so it would be like a double... Doesn't make sense. I did not mean to bring Celeste with us. What? Girl, no. We're not gonna... And this place is shitty. Maybe we should build a little honeymoon suite for them. I wish I could... I'm gonna have to figure out on Sim's journey. There's no way to... I want to delete him. I don't want to keep him as her ex-partner. I guess. Yes, but they weren't even really like that. You know what I mean? I think we should go ahead and build them a little honeymoon suite in Mount Komaremi. We'll put them in more appropriate outfits. We'll do this correctly. So in that case, we may not have time to build the royal wing and do the royal event. That might be tomorrow's stream. Mount Komaremi. Where are you? There you are. Maybe we can just renovate this place. I forgot this was that save file that has all the lots on it. And I don't hate this building. It just doesn't feel like royal luxury level honeymoon. You know what I mean? Feels like it's like an Airbnb. So I just feel like I need to be up on it. You know what I mean? So, well, I guess it's, now I say that, but I'm like, actually, it's kind of fine. I don't know what I'm smoking. I know what I'm smoking, but never mind. I changed my mind. This is fine. I think Celeste being there was just grossing us out. Why did she come with us? I know it's because I clicked on her without realizing. I had to have, but it's just such like gross behavior. Leave us alone. You know what I mean? It's not even gross. That's not the word. It's like weird, clingy behavior. Just sleeping. Oh, I need to fix my place settings too. I don't know if that saves per save, or if you have to change it every time you save to go to a new save file. I'm not sure. If you know, comment and let me know. That'd be great. It's some engagement, you know what I'm saying? We will put them in some better outfits though. They need snow appropriate outfits. Speaking of, it is snowing so crazy here. It's actually not snowing, but it was snowing this morning. It looks like it's mostly stopped. But the snow's like up to the bottom of my window. I'm in New England. So cold weather. This is more of what I was thinking. Oh no, I didn't mean to change. I want to keep that last outfit. We can get rid of... See, some of these feel very summery. This feels very summery. I'm going to take that one off. And also, it feels a little frumpy for our current state. Hat on this is so funny. I can't. You're black. And it's her dynasty colors, which I'm trying to keep them in dynasty colors if possible. That's fine. He's the king, right? Well, I guess maybe he needs like more one to like chill out in. That isn't, but it still has to be red, or I guess he can keep his crown. Obsessed with it. So there's certain things we need to do to keep our prestige up. I know that. We need to play the piano and only eat fancy food, gourmet food, and other stuff. I should probably make some notes so that I know to incorporate that into my gameplay. I should update this Crowns and Loyalties or Crowns and Bloodlines challenge on Sim's Journey to have AI be able to change your goals based on your dynasty that you're in, if you're one of the original dynasties. I think that would be a cool, what do you think? Do you think that'd be cool? For real this time. Take a vacation. I must have not scrolled down. Yep, that's exactly what happened. Oh, we're all maybe a little stoned. We were just chilling on pause there for a second.
Wixinia, Zerk, Harvini, Reputation Magra, Sheshere, Vinkapa, Miss Stevie Flina, Wixana Zarspa.
All right. Our music. Oh, there it is. Oh, I just learned how to set a follower goal. So we're gonna change her outfit. Cute. And then change his outfit. Last thing we need is them reazing. All right, so now they're both in their quote unquote casual gear. He's still rocking the crown though. That's his thing. All right, we need to do some romance. It's time. It's after our wedding. It's our honeymoon. We're trying to produce a freaking heir. It's right there. It's an option. Let's do it. Let's do the dang thing. I'm saying. Oh, they're going upstairs. All right. So hopefully an heir. Oh, I didn't do try for baby. I forgot that I don't have. Normally I have wicked whims and I'll put it all pretty much guaranteed pregnancy. All right. So she needs to do try for baby. Where is that option? Option. Oh, from a full household. 1, 2, 3. They have a spot. I'm doing a little Googling right now. All of the response, like your male sim is set to not get others. Oh my God, is that how he was able to get pregnant? Oh my God. That's how he was able. Oh my God. We have to check past full edit mode and see if he's not able to get Sims pregnant because he has female parts. You know what I mean? How did that happen? Is that even... The Sim came with the Sims. I don't... Like, he was like an original Sim. I don't know how he got moved out and pregnant with Todd.
Pomeray Quas.
Oh my God. The Sim will be able to become pregnant or get others pregnant. Oh my God. Well, they could adopt. They could have a science baby. I guess we'll do a science baby. And with that one, I don't think you even have to... I've never really done it before. I think the genetics still come through, but it's like you had a surrogate or so you don't actually have to be pregnant, which I feel like as a royalty makes sense. But oh my goodness, that is... So we'll change get prego to have baby, which only Sims. Wild stuff like this happens in this game. And people are like, why do you play The Sims? This is why I play The Sims. It's because of stuff like this. It's just wild. All right, honey, I've been thinking about it. I think we should have a science baby. How do we do that? Oh, woohoo again, whatever. Wow. In the home app. Maybe they can't do it on vacation. Let's finish our vacation and see. Wild. You do have to be on your home lot. Wow. Are you hungry? I guess we could go to the restaurant. Wow. Insanity. Streaming now on Twitch. If anyone wants to come join us, post on X too to our 0 followers. It's just kind of fun to do the things. Sort of role play that you're a streamer, even if you only have 14 subscribers, but I'm so appreciative for every single one of them. You guys are gonna... It's hot here. Oh, maybe because we were up in the mountain? I thought this was up in the mountain. I don't know. Let's go ahead and request a table. Table for 2, please.
And boy Chironi.
Oh, we're getting sat in the bodega next door. Oh, upstairs? We're getting sat on...
Chips.
It sounds like she said get some chips or something like that. It's funny. Sparkling apple juice for the lady and orange juice. I feel like this would be like a huge scandal. It's just insanity to me. It's way too early for this. They don't have any breakfast foods. So we're having fish and chicken for breakfast. Look at me right as I took that picture. I have to say, I'm glad it works out with him and not his son. Insanity.
Ooh.
So, Nosa Watanabe.
Fresh. Hey.
All right. Although he does just like to dip like his son. He'll come back up just in time to eat his chicken. Sure, you can give someone my number, but they better be cool. Better be interesting. All right, let's pay for our meal and...
Buncha.
I think this god-awful vacation is almost over. It's just a surprise. It's not a bad thing by any stretch, but it's certainly a surprise. Oh gosh, this guy's still mad at us. Dude, I just got married. Can't you just get off my back for a second? Jeez. It's a little early in the morning for this song. Alright, why not? Let's bang again. Oh god, Tibble has learned more about Sadie and is now unattracted to her. What? He learned that she wants a baby? Lordum. What? This playthrough's going off the rails right now. It's insanity. Oh, you can assign a live-in. How would you like to be an astronaut? Grand Duke Tiago is offering me to be an astronaut. No, thank you. I thought they would have been kicked out of their vacation by now. Isn't it 11 a.m.? Don't be twisted. Oh, what an emotional little roller coaster there. We're gonna go home and have a science baby. And then we'll add a royal wing. It'll be the Sadie's royal wing. It'll have a ballroom. And then we'll remake one of the rooms to be a baby room. And I want to add, so we want balls. I just wrote balls. And we want a nanny room and a baby room. We got some building to do today. Once this vacation's over. I also just feel bad about this horse. Every time I'm there, it's just hanging out in the front of the gated area because there really isn't enough unbuilt grass that it can get to. I'm kind of thinking we need to maybe at some point build a barn that we can put them in. And also it's going to be time for the kids to move out and Beatrice and them. We need to move them into one of the other family homes. We need to buy a family home for them, I think. Another castle. You know, like there's a royal family has several different homes and stuff they can pick from. No, I'm not gonna give you $1,000. Good luck, loser. Oh, scandals. We've had a scandal. You know what this means? We can check off phase 1 public scandal. This counts. I guess he peed himself or something in public. And bring me my brown pants. Tybalt has soiled himself in public. Gosh, this game is wild. Stop sleeping. Go take a bath. Go do things. She is also probably suddenly unattracted to him after that. That's wild. Oh, we can finally shave because we haven't had access to a shower. We only have $329,000, but I think we should still be able to buy a modest family home for everyone else to go to. Something with a ranch so that the horse can be there. Not that we don't have the space, but we're trying to fill the space with our heirs. This is a classic Sadie stepmom. She gets married, suddenly she's moving the kids out. Also, the kids are all adults. I think it's time. I don't think that that's a line. We're keeping Clyde in the home. It was only supposed to be a one-night vacation, so let's just go home. With all the scandals and everything going on, we need to be present. We need to be alert. First, I guess we should build the room and then have the baby. I'm going to restart the stream and make sure that the VOD is going to the one without music because I don't think it is. See, there's like nowhere for this horse to be. We're going to move, split from household and move. We love you guys and everything, but this mansion's only big enough for a couple of us. That one, we definitely don't need my ex living in here. And that one, new household. Let's move them out to Chestnut Ridge. Thinking Chestnut Ridge has to have a cool ranch somewhere. All right, we're gonna real estate on this. Gonna kick out the Ryan family. I feel kind of bad about it. Looks very royal. Good, that also demotes Beatrice. Nice. We'll cheat them up some money. Now, first of all, can we just talk about how super cool this lot is? Sick save file. But this will be good for them. And then we're gonna go ahead and one of our goals today is to establish our royal wing. Now that we've married Duke, we're a duchess. One of our goals on simsjourney.com, if you remember, is for this generation, well, each heir must upgrade or renovate the estate and must add one signature royal wing. We've already upgraded and renovated the estate a little bit by working on the last or Clyde's bedroom, but now each heir must add one signature royal wing. We're not really going to be able to go out with it. We're going to have to go up with it. We'll just do wings. So a quarter or something of the house. I really don't want to mess up how this looks because it's so pretty, but we have to add a signature royal wing as part of our challenge here. If anyone's interested in joining this challenge, you just go to simsjourney.com and it's the featured challenge on the main page. Super easy to get started. This song is not stream friendly. I'm sorry. I love that song, but it is not a stream friendly song. I'm pretty pleased with ourselves. All right, we need to somehow add a wing. We could also go down, right? What's in the is there a basement? There's no basement. We're gonna put an underground ballroom. Where would the stairs go? I think the stairs we could. This is technically the ballroom now, and we are gonna be changing that up. Let me just save really quick because it's been a second. We've made a lot of changes. Save your game, people. Oh, another goal on here is employ at least 2 staff members, which we have done. So we're doing pretty good on estate management. All right, we're gonna get rid of the waltzing dance floor right now. And we're gonna make this, I feel like we'll keep the bar there. So I want the stairs to go this way. So I want the basement to be like that. And then now we can, hello, there we go. I'm gonna make it pretty, we'll make it like that. So scope out this room. We're gonna just make it about the quarter of the size of the house, minus those stairs. This is gonna be her claim to fame here. So we're gonna have them come down. Can't intersect with the wall there. Beautiful. We'll bring these out curved like that. That looks so cool. Oh, wide. I want it wide. What do we do about this? Platforms? Platform. And then another one. Don't know why it put a wall in there. What an odd. Sometimes building in The Sims is it can be, I don't want to say challenging, it can be frustrating. How's that? Like that. Put the bathroom there. And then we need to make these platforms match. I need to put just some lights up so we can see what the hell is going on in here. We'll change it up though. All right, this is too big. We have to think. We need to be able to fit a lot of these per generation. I think it would be an intimate dance floor situation. Let's see if we can't get these to look semi-right. It needs to be like a beige. Oh, I don't mind the darker. I really want that like creamy light color. We'll leave that wall there too. And then let's see about floors. Do we have anything new with the pack? Pretty limestone. Yummy. These tiles are immaculate. Don't hate it. Oops. I fucked that one up. That was my fault. It does look like it has this nice auto. I gotta fix that. Oh, goodness gracious. I hate when I do something like that. There we go. That's interesting. We have to remember what the ballroom looks like. Interesting. So this is a cool toned light yellow. It's giving, I feel like a little bit of 60s vibes. We could bring in some 60s vibes with it. Do the limestone does come later. Beautiful. Love that. And then I think we would make the dance floor. Does make it a little bit hard. Let me see, waltz. You get to choose. Do we just make it take up the whole space? It is a ballroom. I haven't heard this song in so long. When you touch me, obviously the ballroom on this floor doesn't look great. I feel like it clashes, but maybe we can make it work. This is our challenge. To make this basement ass. Can we make it tall? That'll help. We can. Oh my. Oh. Alright, we can fix this. Trust in me. Alright, what if we scooch this over? Even that far works well. If we could do one more. What is this looking like up here, though? That's fine. And now we can put our platforms back in. That's better. We can put the limestone back on. And then the platform trim, we can go ahead and update. No offense, Cardi, but I just need that to not be the vibe right now. Do we have a yellow rug that matches this is the question. All right, how do we make that not look weird, y'all? Does this just have to be a wall? You know what? No, we'll put like, plants on here. We'll put railing on it. It's gonna be okay. Is that too much or just enough? I feel like the tone of yellow is so beautiful versus something like this. Or that's wood. We'll put like, plants and shit back there. Don't know what this is. And we can't get rid of it? All right. Cool. I feel like the tall walls are worth it. It makes it feel less basement-y. I wonder if we use that wallpaper too. The one that's like this one. Which one though? Floral, nautical, calm cove. That's way too busy. But what if we have something like, I don't hate it. Make that something that'll stand out. I don't hate that. Let me find something. This is just going to be a basic bathroom. We don't even have room for a bar in here, but we can go upstairs to go to the bar. So I think that's okay. Let's put a railing around this. We want so we found that by putting yellow in here and it was magic. Was that it? Or I think it was this one. What's the difference between these two? I don't know. I feel like that's a safety hazard. So now this room, it has a bar and then you can go down into Sadie's ballroom. I would like to hang some stuff, like some curtains on the wall, maybe. Like if they have, like, I know it's a lot of yellow. But do they have anything that's made for tall ass windows though? But it looks sort of like a stage curtain, which I was thinking more like this could be nice to create a focal point in the room. What? I need to look up like some inspo. Oh, I would like this too. Maybe we put this along. Is it too much or is it perfect? Please tell me it's perfect. It's very important to me that this is perfect. I know that sticks out. It's not ideal, but it works. I think I like it. This is very different than my usual style. I don't normally go so gaudy, but it's kind of the point, right? You're like royalty. We'll put something else there. Trust the process, y'all. Trust the process. Don't like how that clips. This is kind of crazy. I'm gonna save. Never made anything so fucking insane before. So gaudy, but I'm here for it. Really, we don't have much room but the walls to decorate. I think here we'll put maybe some kind of cool mirror. If there's a cool wall mirror. You can just imagine them low-key checking themselves out as they dance by. And then over here, we could delete that and get some more space, but I don't really want to deal with that situation. What other wall? Another mirror? I think of some kind of cool ass sculpture. No, not a knight. I always use this one, but it's just perfect. And then we'll put a bunch of plants over there. Doors. Bathroom door. Oh, and then limestone. This is just a very simple bathroom here, folks. What we'll go with like fancy gold toilet, obviously. Not that one. I was thinking this one. And I always like to put the toilet paper thing on there. And then we need, not a huge fan of that. I'm kind of a fan of that though. And then we need a little mirror. Same, that one's too modern. I already used that one. Do they have a light? That'll work. And then we'll put, there we go, simple. And then I wish we had a giant mirror like this one, but huge. See if we got anything with this pack. See if I can make that gold. I think that's too much actually. Do here to mirror though. And then it's plant time. So I really want some, where's those Star Wars planters? Oh, wait, these we obviously have to use. Probably there and there. We can make her, oh God. I know this kind of overshadows her a little bit. I think we need like an even taller plant in the back. Like I'm talking tall, like tree. Don't hate it. I know just because it is yellow doesn't mean we have to use it, but I actually like it too. We'll add one around topiary, probably over here, tucked in. And then we need one more over on the side here. Do we have any? We have these, but I feel like that's too much. I don't even want to use that. And that's on my faves. I think that works. I don't know. I know it's kind of a lot and it's a lot of yellow, but I feel like it works pretty well. Imagine just someone coming down those stairs. Wow, I think that looks really nice. I think considering it's a basement ballroom, we're gonna have to think whenever we have to add on. I guess we could add on from other parts of the house too. Each heir is supposed to add on, but I like how we've started here. Let's save before anything happens. We built our royal wing. Now we got to build our baby room and our nanny room. So I'm thinking we already have one baby room here, right? With an ensuite. Maybe this becomes the other baby room and this becomes the nanny's room. And then we have the wing across the street. So do we have a bathroom? We'll keep that. I'm actually just going to put this stuff in our household inventory because one day these people are going to grow up and I'm going to want them to, I want it to look the same. Maybe I'll even bring up this video. Keep those in there and look at it. You know what I mean? I just love it so much. It's so pretty. I'm not normally a fan of this style, but I find it to just be very cute. Let's see. We need to put a bassinet in here. A carved cradle. And we'll put a little rug under that. I need her to move. Rug. I think just like a soft, white, fluffy, round rug is what I'm looking for. Pretty sure that exists. Could go with this one too. And then we need, they're just a little baby, so I don't really need a ton right now. But it's also her first baby, and I feel like she would go, I say that, but I feel like we gotta move this. Maybe we just sell that. We need some toys, like the big toys. Oh, and then we also have the doll houses. What about the Victorian one? Maybe we put that here and move these here. They'll still be able to go through that door and everything. All right, it's got to be there not for it to work. This one, I don't really care if it just gets tucked away and not used. I feel like it adds a little mobile. Oh, kids decorations. All right, Cardi. What I need is a changing table. I just came to kick it. Beige moms, however, aesthetic over everything. That's what we're doing. This is aesthetic. The best that you can with a kid's room. Do we like this one better? It's annoying that it can't. We'll do this just cuz, and then if they can't get to it, we'll mess with it. Kids activities. Do we want little butterfly catching thing? Even put a little TV set in here. Start them young, and then maybe a violin and a radio, maybe. These are items that I don't normally put in my kids' rooms, so we'll see what it does. Maybe a little activity table. We can move our train set. Nice. I'm not like the biggest fan of this color, but it also works. Save. We need, oh, well, we have the nanny room. We just need to assign it to the nanny. And then you can go ahead and update our, each heir must add one signature royal wing. We can check that off. And then establish your royal house name. I guess we can check that off. Produce at least 2 heirs, form an alliance. So we still got some work to do here. I think we have the science baby and then wrap up this episode. Let's see if now that we're alone, and then we'll assign this to, I know it looks like we have a favorite, and that's because we do. Poor Clyde. We'll get him set up eventually. Assign to live-in service. That's our nanny that we haven't even seen one time. And then he's going to ask him, hi, can you do it on the phone? Oh, not a single parent. No. What's going on? Why can't I ask him to have a science baby? Let's request knighthood. Even though he's in the middle of this scandal, we're requesting knighthood. Oh, he's doing it. Oh my god.
Bipiten Sunup.
Vadish.
Nice. We're knights now. Duchess of Ondarion. If married to a noble or the child of a noble, they inherit a noble. Now we have noble day. I'm understanding now. We never ended up getting Geeta. How? Us have science baby. Awesome. We're doing it. We're having a baby. A baby. Boy or a girl. It's a boy. It's fine. We'll hire a nanny. Marvin. Marvin it is. A baby. And there's our tradesperson and our maid. I don't know why they're in here, but there's our baby. Wow, look at those. Those eyes look blue. Those look like some blue eyes on that baby. Pretty exciting. pretty cool. A lot happened this episode. Let's go ahead and update our episodes in Sim's journey. This episode, we added our underground ballroom, which is huge and opulent and beautiful. We also had a science baby, Marvin, and moved out Tybalt adult children, all except Fly. The live-in nannies have moved in as well. And then we can go ahead and upload some screenies. I took a couple that drowned. Oh, we also became a knight. I need to include that. Oh, there we go. Found it. So Katie was also knighted this episode. Save. Wonderful. Well, thank you guys for tuning into this episode of Crowns and Bloodlines Legacy. I feel like we've had a lot happen, and I'm excited to have it documented not only on the YouTube channel, but also on Sim's Journey. I think it's going to be really cool to unlock that storybook. We'll unlock one per generation and then one whole dynasty one. So the purpose of this challenge is to really dig into that idea of multi-generational legacy and dynasty. So I felt like having a storybook was really appropriate. If you guys like this episode, please subscribe. I'm trying to get to 50 subscribers so I can start streaming on YouTube. So that's my big goal. Help me get there. And I would so appreciate you, every single one of you. And I hope you tune into the next video. Thank you. Bye.